Hi, this is Brad Moon, and today I'm looking at the new Pebble Time Round smartwatch for Best Buy Canada's plug-in blog. When you look at the Pebble Time Round, obviously the watch face is round, which is a first for the Pebble platform, but it's also extremely thin. That's only 7.5 millimeters thick. That makes the Pebble Time Round the thinnest and lightest full-featured smartwatch on the market. You'll also notice that the watch face is on. That's a feature of all Pebble smartwatches because they use an e-paper display. Now, the other advantage of e-paper is that it looks great outdoors, so unlike an LCD or OLED smartwatch, when you look at this outdoors, it looks great. Now, there is a backlight as well. And here we're seeing the timeline user interface that Pebble has adopted, and this puts all of your notifications and appointments in a chronological display, which is a great way to organize things. And I can drill down into any of these things. If I go and check the sunrise today, for example, I get the weather forecast for London. Now, going back into the details here, Pebble has also added a new native health app, and it can feed information to third-party health apps. You get the usual sort of music controls, notifications. There's my Twitter, for example, and these also show up on the timeline. You can set alarms, change the watch faces, and Pebble also has a huge app store. It's well over 10,000 apps. And you can get maps. Here's ESPN if I want to check sports scores or schedules. And again, this feeds into the timeline. So when I go on here and check, for example, I want to see the NHL schedule, this will show me games that are on for tonight. Let's see, there's Maptastic, there's Uber. I have a Philips Hue app that controls my Hue smart lights. So you really can do a lot with the Pebble Time. Now when you flip it over here, that is a battery recharging port. And it uses magnets, so this thing just flips on there and it clips in automatically. I don't have to fuss with it. And that'll give a full day recharge in about half an hour. That port also doubles for data, and there are third-party manufacturers now who are releasing what are called smart straps that add functionality like a heart rate sensor or contactless payment system. All you do is switch out the standard strap for one of those smart straps and you can enhance the functionality. Now, people who have used Pebbles in the past will notice that the buttons have been more widely spaced on the Pebble Time Round. This has been great for me. I have big hands, and I had trouble before being able to operate the smartwatch without having to physically look at the buttons. Now they're separated, so it's much easier to use. So in conclusion, when you look at this, this is a really nice looking smartwatch that could pass as a traditional wristwatch. So if you're looking at adopting a smartwatch and having all the functions like apps, notifications, but you don't necessarily want to advertise that, the Pebble Time Round is a great option. It's also a nice one if you're worried about smartwatch fatigue. You won't even notice that you have this on your wrist. If you want to learn more about the Pebble Time Round, check the plugin blog. I have a full review. Thanks.